Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Today with these gorgeous views towards Benidorm town from the top of the mountain, we have prepared a very special video for you guys. We will be showing you the Rincon de Loix as you've never seen it before. For all those of you who are planning, thinking maybe even of a tiniest possibility to move to Benidorm and are wondering how much do the property cost right now, how much does the house cost or an apartment in the area of Rincon de Loix specifically. Later in this month we'll be showing you much more different areas of Benidorm that are recommending for investment or even for rentals. The best areas to live in the sunny Benidorm town in Costa Blanca in Spain. In today's video, we start with Rincon de Loix. Don't forget to click a like button and write us, even if it's the tiniest comment with a smiley face. That's perfect for us as well, because like this, the more interaction we get in our videos, the more YouTube algorithms will know that it's popular, that it's useful for a lot of people, and will start recommending it for even more people on the network. The latest video, you did a great job. Each one of you, each one of the single likes that you've put on the channel were able to move our video to the top pages. So it's all thanks to you guys, and just so that you know, your likes and comments are extremely important for this channel. And now let's go. Benidorm is a dream for a lot of people to live in here, and right now we are at one of the two zones we'll be checking on today. This is all Rincon de Loix. We are right next to the Aqualandia and Mundo Mar theme parks, and this area is pretty much known because it has a huge amount of villas and houses, both for rent and for sale. This is where you need to look if you want to be in Benidorm, close to all the facilities, all the services, all the businesses, but you want something slightly more independent, like these houses right here in front of us. There are plenty of streets and a giant area where we could search a property with you guys. Not a lot of people here on the channel know that we have an official business, which is a consulting company for immigration in Spain, which is where I myself am leading all the team. I'm going to do all the paperwork. I will be the one who will accompany you in this lovely journey to come to live to Spain and Costa Blanca in particular. So if you want to purchase any kind of property here, either for income type of investment or to live the whole entire year round, I am your girl right here. You can write us an email to this email address here or our WhatsApp, which is this one right here. In general, as you could have seen on the map, this area is pretty extensive. The houses and villas start right next to the campsites and go basically up until the Hotel Meliá, Levante Club, Hotel Nereo in Rincon de Loix. Those that we've discovered in the last video here on the channel. If you did not see it yet, check it out, because we were talking about the hotels that might be closing for winter this year. And up until that, even some places have plots like this that are for sale, and there is a possibility to build your own house in case you would like to do so. Obviously, the plots are quite expensive in Benidorm town, so it does not make any sense to buy a plot unless you have a whole lot of money that you are willing to invest. It will be twice as expensive to buy a plot and then build a house than if you would purchase a house already, even if it needs a tiny bit of refurbishment, renewing, some changes maybe inside in terms of planning the rooms, maybe changing windows, something that you want to do. But it's more expensive to buy a plot. There is a mix already of brand newly built villas like this one right here in front of us, that has loveliest gardens with typical Spanish plants and flowers. And right nearby, we have a classic, typical Spanish style houses with even unique designs that you can find in this area. These houses might have somewhere between 0 years old, newly built, with you being the first owners of these houses, and around 30, 40, even 50 or more years, the first ones that appeared in this area. Obviously, the older is the house, the more and the bigger the probability is that you will need to change something. The roof, the windows, maybe clean up the walls, put a brand new system that will help you to prevent mold coming into the walls, or something else. These streets, like these ones right here, there are plenty of them, and they're situated right in the heart of Rincon de Loix. Only 1 or 2 streets away from here, the famous hotels are located, such as Hotel Mediterraneo. There is the Benidorm Palace, there are theme parks, but it's so quiet on these streets that it's absolutely incredible. You would not say, never ever, that we are in Benidorm. And some villas are gorgeous like this one. Brand new villas as well, with an incredible design. A lot of natural sunlight coming inside of the house, which is probably what a lot of us would love to have in our forever home. And many people choose this area also because of the views to some of the highest mountains of this region. As you can see, there's some other villas, brand newly built ones. This is a very, very typical design lately for new housing, for new projects that have been approved in Benidorm. A lot of these houses do look pretty much the same, and the design is similar, using stones, wood type of colored materials, and whites. Obviously, having a small pool inside, a garden, garage space, or a private parking space if there is no garage, and some typical palm trees and plants. Many of these streets have dead-end road like this. This is like a roundabout. However, no one else will come here if they're not living in this place. So it's usually a very, very quiet road. Just look at this. Incredible, right? And only 1 street below us is already the Hotel Mediterraneo. From here towards our right side, there's a lot more houses, whole lot more. And towards the left, exactly the same, even brand new villas. These ones have slightly different design with more plants, more natural stone materials. And all of them have lovely views to Benidorm's skyline. How much does it cost to buy a property in this area? We will start with the houses because it's the area we're located right now. There are different styles of houses here. And to be honest with you, my personal favorites will be higher up in the mountains with gorgeous views, or a house in a quiet street like this one, surrounded by trees, natural shade, very quiet area to live your life comfortably and enjoy some quiet time in your garden whenever you want to. The prices for around 134 houses that are on sale right now go starting from 88,400 euros. 88,400, that's the lowest price you can find right now for a detached house. This is a 2 bedrooms plus a living room plus a bathroom, kitchen, etc. house with 40 square meters. So it's quite small. The rooms might be quite small in this case. However, if you want to maybe attach some more rooms or rebuild it, replan it with an architect, that would also be a good possibility. And you would not need to spend a whole lot of money on that one. 3 bedroom houses, once again, a detached house. is 175 square meters house, 3 bedrooms, which is already a decent size, and the rooms are of a decent size as well, would cost you already 270,000 euros. So we can see that older houses have slightly lower prices, and it's good for you as an investment. If you want to buy something cheaper, flip it, and have a better quality house afterwards. Maybe resell it or just keep it for yourselves. And then we have already almost independent, they call it, house, which is basically semi-detached with 4 bedrooms, 131 square meters. 4 bedrooms, but slightly less square meters than the previous ones, which means that the rooms are slightly smaller. This house is for 299,000 euros. Not a bad price, taking into consideration other areas where it's way more expensive to live in. A lot of houses here have loveliest gardens that you can personalize as you wish. Put on typical fruit trees. We've even seen proper gardens with tomatoes growing, cucumbers, aubergines, and a lot more lettuces for salads, and much more here in this area of Benidorm. So that you could orient yourself slightly better, right in front of us we have the Levante Club Hotel, Flamingo Oasis, and Hotel Meliá. And we are in the residential houses area. This is like a separate part from Benidorm. It doesn't feel like we are inside of the city. The independent house, the cheapest one that we found as for the day of today, is 7 bedrooms, 226 square meters, and it costs 299,500 euros. The difference of 500 euros gives you from almost independent 4 bedrooms to 7 bedrooms and fully independent house. As you can see, we are really close to the apartment buildings already, just at the end of this road. And right in front in the natural park, slightly higher in the road, we have incredible houses. The most expensive one being 14 million euros, as you hear it. This is a luxury villa situated right by the cross of Benidorm. And the second most expensive is not 14, not 10, not 8, but just 4,500,000 ones. As if it would be a small amount, right? It has 5 bedrooms, 537 square meters of useful space. But these are gorgeous, glorious villas with the best views of all entire Benidorm. The views that a lot of us could only dream of. And foreign investors are actually buying these properties surprisingly non-stop. And these ones are slightly cheaper versions. These ones are like bungalows, absolutely detached houses, like apartments, duplexes, call it how you want to, with a tiny garden that are situated right next to where the apartment buildings begin. And just like this, from the houses, semi-detached, detached ones, incredible, gorgeous, brand new villas that we have on our back, we came closer to the beach, which is where you can find basically only apartments. And let's go and see which kind of buildings do we have right here and how much does it cost to buy property here in the higher Rincon de Loix area. Let's go. Let's share before how much does it cost to buy an apartment here in Benidorm town in this particular area, and then we will talk about the rentals both for houses and for apartments, shall we? In this area, first of all, what you need to know is that there is a lot of services. You know already that right on the main avenue of Rincon de Loix, right next to the Hotel Levante Club or Flamingo Oasis Meliá Benidorm, we do have 2 supermarkets. Now it's just one, which is Más y Más, typical Spanish, good prices by the way. They have clients card that you can obtain. and also the brand new Lidl that will be built shortly. So 2 supermarkets will be right nearby. Pharmacies, banks, shops of different kind are also available right here. Here we have different types of buildings, not so high ones of 5-6 floors. And then we have Torre Lugano, which is that building right there at the end. Very famous both for investment, I must say, as a short-term rentals, and also for those of you who wants to have a second residence home here, like a holiday home, or to come and retire here to Benidorm. A lot of people purchase their apartments in Torre Lugano because of the incredible views and the proximity to the national park, and staying in Rincon de Loix, which is close to everything. The roads do go slightly up the hill, but it's not as bad as it seems. Right in front, we have Playmont Park. These are probably the cheapest apartments you can get in the area of Rincon de Loix. It's not bad, but it's considered to be the cheapest building. You can see it already. It's like a tube. It has light only in the salon and then on the back of it on the opposite side. So might not be the best idea to buy property in this house or to invest in a property in this particular house. As for the apartments, there are more or less 410 apartments on sale only in this area of Upper Rincon de Loix, which is also called the area of Sierra Helada because we are right at the national park. Here we can find apartments from 66,000 euros of 1 bedroom, 55 square meters. That's the cheapest one. Next one is 2 bedrooms, 85 square meters, 94,700 euros. 3 bedroom apartments, the cheapest one costs 106,000 euros of 68 square meters. And 4 bedroom apartments are available starting from 224,000 euros of 138 square meters. In case you would like to buy a studio, just a one entire open space accommodation, there are some starting from 91,000 euros of 42 square meters. A lot of these buildings do have garage or a parking spot either outside or inside, and many of them do have elevators, so you will not need to use the stairs, which is a very, very positive thing to have in the building, especially towards the older age, when climbing up the stairs might result slightly difficult for a lot of people. As for the rentals, for how much can you rent a house or an apartment in this particular area? Let's find out. For rentals, the cheapest one is a studio situated in Sierra Helada area. This is 650 euros per month, a garage included, 40 square meters, and it's 19th floor, obviously with an elevator. Then we have 1 bedroom apartments, 55 square meters. This is only for retired people for all entire year with gorgeous views to Benidorm skyline and the beach. 650 euros a month. 1 bedroom, 55 square meters, as we've said already. A lot of these apartments are either studios or 1 bedroom apartments. 2 bedroom apartments start the price of 700 euros a month, and this is 2 bedrooms, 80 square meters apartment with lovely swimming pool area, obviously nice common areas on the 4th floor once again, and with the elevator. 3 bedroom apartments for rental are also available in this area closer to the beach, to the Levante Beach, and they cost around 1,000 euros a month. 3 bedrooms, 100 square meters, garage is included. The houses, however, for rent have quite high prices in this area, obviously because these are big houses. The cheapest one of them being 1,400 euros a month with garage, obviously all the private space. This is a detached house. They're called chalet. 4 bedrooms, 175 square meters. Lovely place. The next different place, a lot of them are of 4 rooms. The next one is of 6 bedrooms, 395 square meters, independent villa with swimming pool, 6 bedrooms, as we've said, 3,000 euros a month. That's an absolute madness as it is. The most expensive house that is for the rental right now, which is rental with the right of purchasing it afterwards, is for 12,500 euros a month. 4 bedrooms, 900 square meters, independent house in the top part, right by the Benidorm Cross. Spectacular luxury house. Brand new one, by the way. You will probably be the first ones to live here, or the second ones maximum. And this is a dream come true. But it's 12,500 euros a month, with the necessity of purchase it afterwards, because if not, you will lose all the money that you have paid. Is it worth it? Not too sure, but obviously there are other options for 1,400, 2,000 euros, 2,500 if you want to rent a house here. And if not, plenty of apartments of a good reasonable price are available for you out here in this area of Benidorm. This is what the upper Rincon de Loix is looking like. Obviously, there's not too many services out there. However, nearby you have Massima supermarket that you know already. The brand new Lidl will be built shortly right in front of the Meliá Benidorm Hotel. There's a lot of businesses, bars, cafeterias, hairdressers. The bus is right here on the main avenue of Rincon de Loix, and it's all within the walking distance. We didn't even take a car to go between the two areas. So just that you know, you can definitely find some nice places here, especially if you're looking for a house, maybe with some little garden in it, you know, something to plant your flowers, maybe some veggies or fruit trees. This is something that you should be considering, the area of Upper Rincon de Loix or the back of it, simply because that's where the vast majority of these properties are located as per se. And if you want some apartments, apart hotel, maybe like 2-story apartment, like a duplex, that's also the option, but then you would need to come closer towards the beach and closer towards all of this area. I think I've seen some of these subscribers out there. If that's true, say hi here in the video. Hi, hope you're having a lovely holiday out here in Benidorm town. So these are the prices. As you can see, prices have gone up quite a bit the last year. We hope they will be getting down or not going to be rising up any more shortly with all the interest rates changes and all of that. We really hope that it will start to be more normal towards the second half of next year, 2024. Even so, a lot of people are still purchasing, especially from abroad. International residents are still buying properties here non-stop, because for them, with the money that they have, it's giving them way more options than in their home countries. So many people are still doing it and grabbing a piece of Spain to make it their forever home. Thank you for accompanying us on today's video. Make sure you click a like and write a tiny comment if you still did not do so. If you did, thank you, giant thank you, because each one of these small likes and comments does matter here on the channel. Each one of you do matter. You're all a part of our YouTube family, and you're making these videos possible, and you're basically bringing this channel further and further each time and growing it. And we'll see each other already tomorrow with a new video here on the channel. Tomorrow, latest Benidorm news update is waiting for all of you. I'll see you then. Bye.